All right, what's going on? My name is Chris. I got a 65 Mustang here. We're gonna replace this front clip. It was in an accident at some point. You can see here, bent in. Camera might pick it up. It's pushed in about an inch. So we got all the new parts in there. All right, we gotta measure this 100 times. I like to do cross measurements, sideways, up, down, whatever. You gotta make sure you're level. Nice level surface. Because obviously, if this is messed up, the whole car is gonna be messed up. So, first things first, we gotta get all this undercoating off to expose the spot welds. I mean, I'm just gonna take the plasma cutter and just lop this right out of here. Get it out of the way for now. And then continue cleaning this up. And we'll go from there. But, you know, like I said, this has got the bend in it down here. Got some rot down there. But, I mean, it's a 65 Mustang. It's going to have rot. I'm not going to bore you with all the measuring. I'll put it on the time lapse for that. But again, as many measurements as you can think of. Off the floor, corner to corner, left to right, whatever you got to do. Luckily for me, I got the parts car out there. It's straight. I got another Mustang in the front garage. That's all restored nice, so that's perfect. So I'm lucky enough to have some references. But just measure, write things down. You know, famous saying, measure twice, cut once. Measure 100 times, because you're only gonna be able to cut it once. So it's all good. Also, I wanna show you this. This is just funny to me. Look at this. Somebody just put some crappy panel here. That's funny. Anyway, yeah, time lapse, and I'll get this measured up, bring you back in, show you the notepad, and then we'll fire up the plasma cutter. Okay, we're all measured up for the most part. I'm happy with it. I don't know. These are hieroglyphics. But basically it just tells me that the whole car's essentially twisted that way by about a little over half an inch. So, I don't know what he was doing, but this side's sitting up a hair. So, let's fire that up. Get this lopped off. Something I want to add in real quick. You're gonna want to cover, like I'm gonna repaint this car. It's just a terrible color, but you want to protect the glass more than anything else. So once you got the sparks going, you're gonna get it in the glass, and you're never gonna get them out. You replace the windshield. Granted, yeah, you can get a new windshield, but why? Just crappy moving blanket, Harbor Freight for like $3 or something. Slap it on there. Don't worry about it. All right, I've got one side lopped off. I ended up using a little bit of the grinder, a little bit of a Sawzall, But I mean, just shows you undercoat something, it doesn't matter. It's gonna rot out either way. All right, so now we're all cut out. It's pretty sweet, huh? Look at that. Woo! So now we're just gonna go through and find the spot welds, cut those out, get this piece off. Same with the inside of the frame rail, get those cleaned up. I ended up roasting this Sawzall blade, but plasma cutter worked great for about a minute. So, went with the old reliable. So, my electrical in here is kind of old, so I didn't like that too much. I'm tired of popping fuses. Okay, I got the driver's side 90% of the way drilled, ready to come off. I'll show you what that looks like right now. Just gotta find your spot welds and simply drill them out on your firewall, on your floor support, and that will slide out nice. But the passenger side is a lot worse off than I anticipated, which is whatever, it is what it is. This obviously disintegrated. I mean, the whole floor support disintegrated. Even the firewall is completely rotted out behind. So we're going to do floor supports. We're going to do torque boxes. We're going to patch the firewall. If I can't patch it, I'll replace it. It's just parts and labor. It's all doable. So that's where we're at. I'll get this out so you can see what's going on. You can subscribe, and I'll be posting a lot more about this car as time goes on. I've got this project, got another Mustang in that garage as a project. So there'll be plenty of cool old stuff on here. So we'll see you in the next one.